Hello, this is Vince from MTLFREETV. I hope you had a fantastic 2016 holiday season, and I wish you the best in 2017. As you already know, the cable companies are looking to completely destroy and eviscerate the Android TV box market by going after small business owners, small to medium business owners, such as myself, as I am impacted by the court case. First of all, I just want to shout out Sophia Harris. She did an article on the CBC website, an amazing article just explaining and kind of giving a little bit of insight on what's going on with the court case. So huge thank you, Sophia Harris. I really appreciate the article. Just one thing I want to go into the article. The spokeswoman, she made a statement. I just wanted to read out the statement, and then I'll dissect it and explain to you why I find this statement hilarious. We hope that we've increased awareness that these boxes are illegal and highlighted their negative impact on people working in Canada's content production industry. So the first part, the whole raised awareness portion of the statement, I think I've gone over that 1,000 times, and I've mentioned that probably in so many different videos. Everybody knows, and people aren't stupid, right? We know that if the cartel is against something, or the cartel is adamantly fighting against something, chances are it's good for society as a whole. Come on, we all remember number portability. Remember that when it first came out, when we were first talking about being able to transfer your phone number from one place to another, how quickly they were trying to stop that. Remember the pathetic Fair for Canada campaign that the cartel started up once rumors of Verizon coming into Canada started up? And almost immediately after the rumors died down, the website was taken offline. They made it seem like this company is going to come in and take jobs away from Canadians, which is pretty hilarious on its own. And even if you try to find the Fair for Us Canada website, it's not even available anymore. So it just goes to show how short-term the campaign was placed or was in place for. And even going back a little bit before that, if you remember City Fido, for those of you who aren't in Canada, City Fido was the first unlimited talking cell phone plan that was here in Canada. It broke down a lot of walls. It created a lot of chaos within the market because everybody wanted to have unlimited talking. And honestly, in my personal opinion, if City Fido never came out, we wouldn't have, here in Canada, we wouldn't have as many unlimited plans or unlimited options as we would now. It was really that groundbreaking. And then, shortly after, Fido was purchased by Rogers, and City Fido was completely dumbed down. They made a stupid minute version, but you could only be in a certain zone, whereas the original City Fido zone was a lot bigger, a lot more open. It was just made extremely unappealing, and then it slowly died off. So, not to dwell on it too much, but we all know what it really means when the cartel decides to make something sound negative. It's the second part that's really bothersome, right? And highlighted their negative impact on people working in Canada's content production industry. This is probably the most troublesome or annoying and most laughable point that of the statement. Come on, we all know that the cartel they don't really give a crap about the Canadian industry, right? They claim to care about the Canadian industry, but they show little to no care about the Canadian workforce. We have documented multiple times over the years around this time, towards the middle of the year, of them laying off waves and waves and waves of people. And then what they do is they outsource it to smaller companies within the country, which pay less money, right? They'll, instead of paying their premium, which is, I believe it's $16 to $17 an hour, they'll outsource it to smaller third-party companies, which will pay their workers $12 to $13 to $14 an hour. And sometimes they don't even outsource to within Canada. They outsource to countries outside of Canada. Egypt, the Philippines, India. These are countries that we know very well that companies within the cartel they outsource to. Most people have horrors. There's blogs about it. There's so many different entries of people asking of how can they guarantee they're speaking with somebody from a homegrown or one of the native or one of the call centers to ensure at least they get a small semblance of better customer service. Nothing against the third party or the outsourcing or anything, isolating the statement that they're trying to pretend that they care about the Canadian TV industry or whatever industry they're trying to pinpoint, but then they don't care about the workforce. Earlier this year, Bell laid off, I believe, over 200, 300, I'll post the article up, workers in the call center that's very close to the West Island, the part that I'm at. They were actually they gave the people a half an hour. You can read the article; it's there. It's pretty horrendous, but it doesn't really surprise me of the way that they treat their employees, or the level of treatment that their employees get. I just find it really odd that they're trying to make it seem like, oh, well, you know what, we're doing this for Canada, or doing this for the one industry, but the other industry they take advantage of, and they try to profit as much as possible. These companies, and don't get me wrong, these companies, they make millions and millions and millions and even billions of dollars in profits, right? They make it seem like, oh, well, we're losing money, but they're still gaining money, right? If I give you $200 every year, and then one year I say, hey, you know what, I'm not going to give you $200, I'm going to give you $190. I don't know, maybe my logic is wrong, but you're not losing $10, right? Either way, this is how the companies, they've managed to kind of make everything seem, and I guess that's just the way that they deal with it. So that is it. I just want to just give a quick little recap on the article that I was on in CBC. I was on the front page. Most of my friends saw me. They messaged me, hey, all that great stuff. Either way, Happy New Year. All the best to you, your family. Next year, 2016, when 2016 started up, it had a lot of promise. Things kind of didn't go the way that it should. I did get a lot of the apps that I wanted to get out. That is a success on that end. The MTLFREETV, the brand, the word kind of did get out there, so a lot of people know about MTLFREETV than before, with the help of the installer, with the help of the MFTIMC, with the help of the side loader, the channel, the YouTube channel, even the negative press from the Cartel. Everything is a blessing in some way. Like and share this video. I would appreciate it if you do. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. If you agree with what I'm saying, if you disagree with what I'm saying, put it in the comments. I like to interact with people. Really thank you for everybody who stood by me this year, even though I didn't put out as many videos as I would have loved to put out. I love putting out videos. I didn't get to do that as much, but I definitely will change things next year. I will try my best and guarantee that this year won't end the same way. Well, next year won't end the same way this year ended. Fingers crossed. And just a final thought I want to leave you with. This year, there was a lot of deaths. I guess a lot of stars or a lot of celebrities died and passed away and stuff like that. All that aside, I think everybody, if you do one thing this year, just let somebody that that you really care about, that you care about them, because things can change from one day to the next. You never know what could happen. Like me, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. On the 20th, everything was going great. On the 20th of May, everything was going great. On the 21st, everything completely changed. My world was completely turned upside down. It's not the same thing as a death, but it's just to show you how things can change from one day to the next. So just make sure you let somebody know that you care about them. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you agree, disagree with anything I had to say, and I will see you in the new year. All the best. Check out all my apps in one place, and who can forget the MFTInstaller. MFTInstaller.com, all the greatest apps, all in one place. Thank you very much, and take care.